Every year, American consumers earn about $35 billion in credit card rewards. Points, miles, cash back. It sounds like the banks are just handing out money. But here is the thing. Banks do not hand out money, ever. By the end of this video, you will never swipe a rewards card the same way again. The rewards are real. The question is who is actually paying for them? And the answer will make you furious. The official story is simple. Credit card companies say rewards are a thank you, a loyalty perk. They want to keep your business, so they give you a little something back. Chase calls it freedom. Amex calls it membership. Capital One calls it a no-brainer. And most people believe it. A 2023 JD Power survey found that 87% of consumers are more likely to stay with a card if they like the rewards program. The banks know this. They built the whole system around it. But here is where the official story gets incomplete. Those rewards do not come from the bank's generosity. They come from a fee you never see. Every single time you swipe your credit card, the merchant, the store, the restaurant, the gas station pays a fee. It is called an interchange fee, and it runs between 1.5 and 3% of every transaction. On a $100 grocery run, the store hands over up to $3 to the card network before they see a cent of profit. That fee is where your rewards come from. The bank collects it, keeps a cut, and hands some of it back to you as points. Here is the mechanism exactly. Visa and MasterCard set the interchange fee schedule. They publish it. It is public. A basic debit card transaction costs a merchant around 0.5%. A standard credit card costs around 1.8%. But a premium rewards card, the ones with the best points, the airport lounges, the concierge service, those cost merchants up to 3.5%. The better your rewards, the higher the fee the store pays. You are not getting a gift from the bank. The store is paying for your vacation miles every time someone in line ahead of you buys a sandwich. Now let us talk about who designed this and when. The modern rewards credit card was essentially launched at scale in 1987 when Citibank partnered with American Airlines to create the A-Advantage credit card. It was not a consumer advocacy move. It was a retention weapon. Airlines were struggling. Banks wanted sticky customers. They realized that if a customer had 40,000 miles sitting in an account, they would never leave. The miles created a psychological lock-in. By the mid-1990s, every major bank had copied the model. By 2010, rewards cards made up over 60% of all new credit card applications in the United States. Then something important happened in 2010. The Dodd-Frank Act capped interchange fees on debit cards. Banks could no longer collect unlimited fees on debit swipes. So what did they do? They pushed hard into credit. They made rewards programs bigger, flashier, more addictive. Because credit cards had no fee cap. The rewards arms race you see today, the 5% cashback categories, the 80,000 point sign-up bonuses, the travel credits, all of that escalated directly after the debit fee cap. The banks did not get more generous, they got more strategic. Now let us look at the evidence of who this system actually serves. A 2022 study from the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston found that rewards cards transfer money from low-income households to high-income households at a rate of about $1,100 per year per wealthy household. Here is why. Wealthy consumers pay off their balances. They collect the rewards and pay zero interest. Meanwhile, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau reported in 2021 that over 50% of credit card holders carry a balance month to month. Those people pay interest rates averaging over 20% annually. They are subsidizing the free flights for people who never pay interest. The reward system is in effect a wealth transfer mechanism built into every checkout counter in America. And it costs everyone, even people who do not own a rewards card. Because merchants cannot easily charge different prices based on payment method, they do something simpler. They build the transaction fee into the price of everything. That 3% the store pays on every premium card swipe gets averaged into the cost of your groceries, your coffee, your medication. Financial analyst John Alzheimer has documented this for years. The person paying cash or using a basic debit card is quietly subsidizing the points balance of a stranger with a Sapphire Reserve. That is not an accident. That is the design. So what can you actually do? First, if you carry a balance, a rewards card is costing you money, not saving it. The math is brutal. A 20% interest rate on a $2,000 balance costs you $400 a year. No cash back program gives you that back. Pay off the balance or switch to a low interest, no rewards card immediately. Second, if you do pay off every month, maximize the system deliberately. Use the highest rewards card for categories where the merchant already built the fee into the price: groceries, gas, utilities. You are taking back what was already priced in. Third, watch the annual fees carefully. A card with a $550 annual fee only wins if you actually use the specific credits it offers. Banks count on you not redeeming them. Now here is the final fact, the one I saved for last. Chase's Sapphire Reserve card, launched in August 2016, offered a 100,000 point sign-up bonus. It was so popular that Chase ran out of the metal card stock. Over 1 million people applied in the first 2 weeks. Chase later admitted that the card lost the company $200 to $300 million in its first year, but they kept it because once a customer has 100,000 Chase points, they are statistically almost certain to stay with Chase for over a decade. The loss leader was not a mistake. It was a calculated investment in permanent customer capture. They lost $300 million to own you forever, and it worked. The rewards are real, but they are funded by the store down the street, by the neighbor who pays in cash, and by the half of America that cannot pay off their bill at the end of the month. You are not being rewarded, you are being managed. Follow this channel. We post the real reason behind everyday things every single day.